responses to. And I'll start with you, PKD. Are we entering a post-ideological phase in Indian elections? Are our elections becoming more presidential?
In the case of BJP, definitely no. It has got an RSS ideological background, which is maybe a section of the people who have been later entered in the party only from the point of view of power politics. They may not have that ideological background, but a large amount of the BJP cadre have the ideological background of Mahimaji was talking about the Antyodaya concept, or the Hindutva concept, or the Hinduism, or Sanatana Dharma, or the idea of India. So that is embedded in the mindset.
Okay.
No. One thing, I just take 30 seconds. Okay. But think of the opposition politics is going. Just a couple of months back, we were talking about India Alliance, and so on and so forth. Now, five state elections are going on. Where is the opposition? Where is the India Alliance? Aam Aadmi Party is contesting against Congress. Samajwadi Party is contesting at this thing. I think let's talk politics in a practical way. This is only just Jumla right now is from the Congress side, not with a practical vision and offer. Just imagine somebody is talking about 50 lakh rupees of insurance. You as a journalist, I respect you for that so much that you go and meet the people. Ask the 25 lakh offers, the insurance guarantee scheme, which is come up with by the Ashok Gehlot. How many people are really benefited?
Okay, I'll put that to the Congress.
Who have got 25 lakhs? No.
I'll put that to the Congress in just a moment. Madhavan, you wanted to come in? Madhavan?
I just wanted to mention that some of these issues, India has become so geographically and demographically diverse that all people seem to be talking sense today, including the BJP. Let me concede that. But we have to look at the bigger picture of whether the vision and handouts, there is just as the Congress is matching barb for barb and meme for meme, BJP is matching handout for handout. And the Prime Minister's famous words about Muft ki Revdiyan is not being practiced by the BJP at all. So let us be very clear that we can quibble. We have the media and the academia and the judiciary in this country precisely because political parties do not have an accurate way of assessing themselves when they speak to the public. So our job is to tell them what they are trying to hide.
So that's what I want. That's what I want to pick up, Mahima. That on welfarism, freebies, parties seem similar. On troll armies and social media management, parties seem similar. On now personality-centric campaigns, parties seem similar. What distinguishes you from the BJP today in one line?
I think while the BJP, they are the pioneers of hate speech, they are the pioneers of Muft ki Revdi, they are the pioneers of Jumle Bazi in this country. It is the Congress which has worked on the vision, really political vision. And I would just cite one example here. Our manifesto in Rajasthan from the previous year is 95% met with, and the manifesto that has been prepared this year is based on a document called Vision 2030. Unlike, the Prime Minister who talks of 1,000 years ahead, we are talking of Vision 2030. 3.32 crore people, Barkha, have put in their suggestions in there. And based upon their suggestions, our manifesto has been prepared. While the BJP does Man Ki Baat, we do Jan Ki Baat. As simple as that.
Okay. Gopalji, last comments. Go ahead. Gopalji.
Barkha, you talked about ideology. About have we moved beyond ideology? I tell you, BJP is sticking to our ideology. We are against Tushtikarana appeasement politics, and that is what we do, whether it is Triple Talaq, Ram Mandir, 370 or anything. Then we are against any appeasement politics. Minority has the first right over the resources. These kind of vote bank politics we are against, and we are standing with that ideology, one thing. Second important point, because I also look after economic affairs, is you talked about freebies and welfarism. I tell you, Congress has learned the art of crony socialism. In the name of socialism, there was leakages, corruption, benefiting, going to some certain limited class of people. In our 9.5 years, almost 29 lakh crore has gone to the people without any leakages. Even indirect tax collection, after reduction in GST and direct tax. Corporate tax also we have reduced, but still the direct tax and indirect tax collection, direct tax collection has rose by 26%. GST is crossed 1,80,000 crores a month. So this is what governance is. We are doing governance, delivery, transparency, corruption-free mechanism, globally, considering industrialists and business community as partners and in the national building. And for this, they call crony capitalism, and they are practicing crony socialism, which has hurt. India has lost important decades because of the Congress crony socialism.
Okay, that's a new phrase in our political lexicon now. I know, Mahima, you're disagreeing. One sentence, literally. One sentence. Mahima Singh, then I have to give Tavleen the last word.
You see, Rahul Gandhi ji has already made it public. 12 lakh crores of loans, excused away for the crony capitalist friends of the Prime Minister.
This is false narrative. This is completely false.
12 lakh crores. 12 lakh crores. Why have you?
One at a time. One at a time. Can't follow it. Can't follow you. One at a time.
12 lakh crore is a false statement. No loan has been written off.
Unlike your.
Mahima, then EC. I just want to say there's also an election commission notice.
No, don't take a wrong figure.
Okay.
This is not a single figure has been written off. It is provision is not right.
Okay. May I request both of you? Hang on. One minute. Let me speak. For a
Unlike there, no data on.
Mahima, 1 minute. I'm just requesting you because it's not possible to follow what either of you are saying. I'm going to give 30 seconds to you, 30 seconds to Gopalji, and then Tavleen closes the debate because we are out of time. Mahima. Yeah. Now the point is that the Election Commission has said in response to the BJP complaint that the allegation that you just made, the grant of waivers for the past 9 years, the BJP says this is not borne out on facts. The Election Commission has said in a statement, Rahul Gandhi will be appearing before the EC on the 25th of November. So the figure you have just quoted is also the basis of the Election Commission notice. The poll panel prima facie says this figure is wrong. So I just want to fact check you there on that figure. Now 30 seconds to you and then 30 seconds to Gopalji. Yes.
One is that here's a government that they ask people to donate to PM Cares Fund. When it comes to data, they have no data. When we put out some data, they straight away say this is wrong data. But
Gopalji.
They don't want
guys, how to follow this conversation like this, please. Mahima Singh, let me ask the questions. That will be easier. Now, your party has received an Election Commission notice on the figure that you have cited on the grant of waivers. Do you stand by that figure, or do you think you may have got that figure wrong?
No, just hold on. Before I was going to complete what I was saying. PM Cares Fund, no data available, and apart from that, you see, here's a Prime Minister. Here's a Prime Minister. I want to also bring focus.
Please answer the question.
No, just one line, because I was already raising my hand to say that.
All right. Tavleen, 1 second.
November, a statement comes out by the Prime Minister, button yahan dabao, phansi wahan lagegi. We move a complaint before the Election Commission. If anybody on the panel says what he said is correct and is becoming of a Prime Minister.
So you feel the EC is being biased?
I think the viewers should decide that. The facts are right in front.
Okay, now Gopalji, your 30 seconds. Now, please, we have to move on. Gopalji, yeah.
Statement. I am a chartered accountant also, economics also. I was on the board of a bank also. The waiver is different, and making provision in the bank balance sheet is completely different, and corporate people will tell you this, not a single money has been written off. The liabilities stand to be recovered in the books of the banks. It is only the strengthening the balance sheet of this is the false narration, and this has to be punished because they are creating false narration. This is crony socialism.
Okay, Mahima and Gopalji, this will carry on. Tavleen, the last word to you. This will carry on endlessly. By the way, 25th November is just a few hours away. Mr. Gandhi will appear before the EC. Some of these questions will be asked. They can be rebutted there. Tavleen Singh, last word to you.
I wanted to answer the question that you asked. Are we in a post-ideological situation? The Congress party is. The BJP has a very clear ideology. They work on that ideology. You may not like that ideology. I may not like it, but they have an ideology. The Congress Party used to have an ideology. It stood for certain things, and it no longer does. And this is why it is suffering at the
Okay.
hustings.
Okay. We